Hey guys, what is up? It is SSD Middleman here with Guides for Us All, and we are back with Warframe from scratch, episode 11. To start things off, we made a bit of moolah by selling the Trinity Prime blueprint we've gotten for 15 platinum. Then I turned around and sold the heavy caliber we got for 25 platinum. 40 platinum right off the bat, not too bad. Then the Sancti Castanas I claimed in the last part, I actually used to trade for the Vacor Marilock, which is an absolutely fantastic weapon. A lot of people would actually say that it is the best secondary weapon in all of Warframe right now. So definitely get one of those if you can by trading one of your 100,000 rep weapons. Then I sold the Nova Prime chassis we'd gotten in the last part for 30 platinum. Now, we are going to talk about our new favorite planet node, Heiracon on Pluto. What this node is a Dark Sectors excavation mission, which were added a bit recently, and it is just an absolutely amazing place to farm for R5 fusion cores, to level up some of your odds and ends weapons, and sometimes warframes. Just an absolutely amazing place. You can also get Tower 4 keys here. I've gotten interception keys, capture keys, exterminate keys. I mean, it's great. A ton of Tower 4 keys you can get from Heiracon Pluto. Like I said, it's a Dark Sectors excavation, so you will be fighting infested enemies. Don't come to this planet node if you don't have a good defensive or offensive warframe, such as Nova is great for slowing down the infested enemies and making them easier to kill in groups. Frost is really good for defending the excavators. Ember is also very good at killing and defending the excavators. Some other ones I can think of, maybe Hydroid, and I don't know. Any crowd control warframe is great. I actually saw someone running Mag the other day while I was playing on Heiracon, and she's really great if you can spam her ultimate Crush. It suspends the enemies in the air and does damage to them. Really great crowd control. Don't come here if you don't have good enough weapons or warframes to get through the mission. You're just going to end up making other people mad and make it kind of a pain in the butt to solo queue up for a party on Heiracon. But like I said, you can get a ton of R5 fusion cores. That is because on non-key rotations you can get a bundle of 5 R5 fusion cores. My best run netted me 45 R5 fusion cores in one run, which is absolutely insane. I think we got 3,000 cryotic, and out of that 3,000 cryotic we got 45 rare fusion cores, which is awesome. Tower 4 keys as well, and I did say you could level stuff up here. What you want to do that is still bring your really powerful warframe, like I said, such as Nova or Frost, whatever, and bring one really good weapon, such as the Tonkor or the Penta or Soma Prime, whatever. But then your secondary weapon and your melee, this is just an example, you could just bring a good secondary, but you would replace those with rank 0 weapons that just aren't that great, and then you can rank up from the experience that you get from other people getting kills. So it's kind of like leeching experience, but you still need to be able to contribute to the mission, because you don't want to be that one guy that's just sitting there leeching, causing you to lose excavators and therefore lose out on farming time. Anyways, that is the praise I have for Heiracon Pluto, an amazing planet node. I did a few runs and I got these weapons to max rank, the Vacor Marilock, the Magistar, and the Aklex, and I also managed to get my Hydroid up to rank 30. After we finished that, I started crafting the Dark Sword, the Dark Dagger, and the Jaw Sword. Then I finished crafting Nova, Trinity, Angstrom, and the Gram. More crafting, don't worry. After this, I started crafting an Heiracon Catalyst, an Heiracon Reactor, and an Incubator Power Core since I had an Argon Crystal I didn't want to go to waste. Then I finished crafting all of those and started incubating a Kubro. After that, there was an alert up for an Heiracon Catalyst blueprint, so I hopped right on that. You can't pass those bad boys up. And I sold the Aklex, the Axani, the Miter, and the Magistar to clear up a bit of weapon space so that we'll be able to claim those in the future. Then I used our Syndicate rep to get the Sancti Castanas once more. Then I sold the Sancti Castanas for 20 platinum. You can usually get 20 to 30 platinum for the Sancti Castanas, although it's a little hard to find buyers sometimes depending on what day of the week you're playing on, so I opted just to sell them for 20 platinum because I don't want them taking up weapon space, and also to just get platinum a little bit faster. And then while playing some random missions, I maxed out the Gram, which is our melee weapon. Then I got enough Syndicate rep with the Parent Sequence to get the Secura Dual Sestra, and then I sold those for 20 platinum. as well. So like I said in a few parts before, syndicates are a great way to consistently make platinum, and this is how. You just keep getting it up and get the weapons. You can either trade them for other syndicate weapons you need or sell them directly for platinum. They do not take any time at all to sell, especially if you list them on Warframe.market. After this, I started building Excalibur's parts and finished crafting the Dark Dagger, the Dark Sword, and the Jaw Sword. Now, I told you that you can get a lot of R5 cores from farming Heiracon. You will see that I have a ton of R5 cores now, and that's not from me sitting there all day and grinding it. I played the mission for maybe a few hours, and I have like over 200 R5 cores, so this is a mission that everyone needs to be running. Just please don't go there with super low level frames and weapons. Anyways, with those cores, I used them to upgrade Heiracon to rank 8, making it a lot more powerful than it was previously, therefore making all our primaries more powerful. Then I went back to Heiracon and Oceanum, which is a spy mission on Pluto, and leveled up some stuff. I maxed out the Jaw Sword, the Gram, the Dark Sword, and the Dark Dagger. Then I found a buyer for my Vectis Prime stock, which I sold to him for 20 platinum. After this, I sold the Dark Sword, the Dark Dagger, the Jaw Sword, and the Gram to clear up more inventory space. Then we went back to the market and bought for credits the Mark 1 Furus, the Mark 1 Kunai, the Mark 1 Bow, and the Mark 1 Furax, because I recently learned that these actually do give you mastery experience for maxing out. I previously did not know that, because if you check the codex and then your weapon progress, they actually don't show up in there until you've bought them and used them. Then I went back to leveling on Heiracon and maxed out my Nova, my Mark 1 Furus, and my Mark 1 Bow. After this, I went and did the Mastery rank test to get to Mastery rank 9. It's a lot of progress in one part. We made a ton of platinum. Like I said, I highly recommend getting your syndicates to max rank, as it is a very consistent source of platinum, or trading to get other syndicate weapons, and most of the syndicate weapons are super powerful. So there's no harm done in getting your syndicates up to max rank, besides maybe to your credit pool. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this part. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like rating down below and subscribe to see some more videos in the future. If you have any questions, leave a comment down below and I will do my best to answer them. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.